Hello, everyone. You probably just heard my mom yell "Coffee Toppy" at the top of her lungs while addressing one of her dogs whose name is Coffee. Welcome back to This Bed We Made. Alright, so we know something happened to Eugene, and we have to get a screwdriver. But something obviously happened to him with the window being open.
I have to find a screwdriver, but how often do I get to snoop around Bernard's office like this?
That's true. Let's snoop. Okay. Ooh, get stuck on the chair now, Beth. Wait, her name's not Beth. I don't remember what her name is. It's okay. Alright, mess with any of these? I can. Oh, there's something in there. Check in on room 602. Ask Eugene to fix radiator. Call Weston's office. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's ball mishap. Speak with contractor about cost overruns. Call Weston's office again. Decide winner for Employee of the Month reward. There's nothing else on it. Okay. Nothing. Alright, definitely nothing. Ooh.
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Ooh. Yeah, close that drawer. Yeah, girl, that's... Please tell me you did not touch that. Alright, let's clean this up. Oh, wrong one. Nice and squeaky. Squeaky clean. I'm sorry, is it still not clean enough? Seriously? Ah, here we go.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarendon Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it, of course. Scratch that out. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarendon standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move into my backyard. Should you accept, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Written by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Alright. Let's see.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you.
He left the window open. Okay, good. Alright, put back. Let's go ahead and throw that away. Okay, and...
Aha. Let's get you to that vent.
Screwdriver. Nice. And... Seriously? There we go. Okay. Got the screwdriver.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Okay. Yeah. But I cleaned it up so that way Eugene doesn't lose his job.
No, it's not. I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
Ha!
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough details. Miss Belovit.
Belovit.
What are you doing in my office?
I wasn't. Someone left the door ajar.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
get
sir.
going.
Then get to it.
Sophie, that's her name.
Mr. Drake has asked to see you.
Again? God, he just can't get enough of me, can he?
Just indulge him. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Okay, fine. That was a close one.
Yeah. I had a few cold sweats. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Good. Well, if you need me, I'll be attending to the whims and worries of our entitled client.
Guess.
Don't be a stranger.
Thanks, Beth. Alright, the Bernard Whisperer. You managed to talk your way out of Bernard's questions without
How big did you say
freaking
your
out.
barn was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to...
Okay.
Well, maybe we could squeeze you in after
Alright, so now I need to head back upstairs.
No, that won't work.
Oh yeah, I already
Yes,
read that.
yes, I'm still here.
Now's not the time to pick up smoking, Sophie.
What about coffee?
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
That is true. Alright, back up we go. I want to open that vent. Elevator music. Here we go. Okay, so
All right, let's open the vent.
the vent should be over here.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Let's do it, girl. Can I save? Yeah, I'm gonna save. Alright, let's do it. It's yellow. Alright, let's close it. There's a Bible. Just in case. Okay. Clean. Alright. Snoop around a little bit. Why not? Nothing. Okay. At least in that set. Alright, what about this one? Oop, okay. Nothing. Nothing. Also, if he's a married man and he's cheating on his wife with Linda, that's just sad.
Linda's been putting these everywhere lately. It's weird that Bernard allows it.
Say no to divorce, protect the family. You can be divorced against your will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. Your wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. The Divorce Oversight Committee. Huh. I'll leave it. What we got in here? Anything need to be scraped up? No, no, no. Okay. You know, I should probably go ahead and throw these away, though. Just because, you know, there could be guests. Alright, let's make the bed. Nice. It looks nice. Okay. Whoa, what'd you guys do? Okay. Anything in here I should worry about? And nothing there. Okay. Anything on the mantle? No, no, no. Inspect. They can wash their own dang coffee cups. I don't care. Alright. Looks fine to me. Now then. Let's open this puppy up. Oh, okay. On a screw to place a screwdriver? Ah! Oh, that's cool. Ah. Got it. Another cipher. Alright, we're back here. Is the letter pink? Okay, the dash is M. M, okay. Threes are E's. Okay. Squiggles are T's. Okay. Fives are O's. Slash is N. 4 is I. The weird N shape is what I'm going to assume to be G. Nope, that's wrong. And the squiggle is H. Okay. In 7 is Y. F is R. Or the P squiggle is R. Meet me tonight in my room. Curve. I don't know. Alright, this is a C. Michael. 8 is W. Will. Oh, wrong side. I'll say B. Equal sign is S. T will have to be P, I'm guessing. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We. O is D. Need to. 6 is U.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
Hello, Bean. I found up another secret
I
message.
found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook.
Yeah, the other guy's name isn't Michael, is
There's
it?
a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind.
So what would that have to
So,
do with
what's next?
Beaumont?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Walls are thin, huh? No one's answering it.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Okay. Should I just throw this away? Okay. Whew. Son of Anne Beaumont in 507. Okay. And as far as I know, Anne Beaumont doesn't like leave at all. Yeah. Anne Beaumont is one of 2 guests staying in room 507, the other being her son Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then Linda's made sure we wouldn't forget it. Thanks. Michael Beaumont. Aw, Michael. So Michael's Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time. Probably because anytime we interacted, he's either been racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him for around a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarington. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. That's sweet. Alright. I threw away the cipher just because I don't want anyone to find out about it. What? Okay, there we go. Alright.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Let's go to room 507. Okay, here we go. 507 will be on this side. And it should be right here. Okay. Oh, there's this little blanket for it. Let's close. Alright, let's check everything out. Okay. It's a bit of a mess, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's lots of other things lying around too. Yeah, let's just look at everything else lying around. Okay, nothing there.
Let's get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
Yes. What we got here?
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
It's in French. I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you were spending your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Holy cow. I don't want to, like, get rid of any of these things. What's this? I don't know what that is. Pills? Alright. Mr. Beaumont. Anne's husband for now. Their relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded quarter animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had a hideout in a hotel for a month is encouraging. That's horrible. Alright, husband angry letter. And Anne's... Oh, it's lipstick. Okay. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to clean any of this, because then they'll know I was here.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
She burned your face. Oh. It's her rings. Okay. Are these cigarettes? Matches! They're matches. Okay. Aw, it's a little toy boat. It's so cute. Let me go ahead and look at all these. Picture, Anne's rings, 2 wedding rings, white cat matchbook. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to clean any of it because then somebody will know I've been in here. So I want to leave everything as is. Red Lion, rich tobacco. Alright, cigarettes. What's that?
Mr. Cruz, huh?
Mr. Hector Cruz, insurance agent.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824? Okay, orange lipstick. Red lipstick. You've been meeting with someone. Okay, what we got? Got stuck on me. Alright, okay, these drawers don't have anything of interest in them. I don't know if I can open all of these. Yeah, not with the furniture in the way. Okay. So we have the business notes, the orange lipstick stain, the violet lipstick stain. So I think it's Marcella who has the violet one. What we got here? The winds and leaves that day made a sound that sound like what? Really, Anne? The winds and leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves blowing in the wind like a melody to my ear on the summer day where I met you. That's not good either. You tried, though. Is that money?
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A. Well, I'm not going to take it now.
look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who's this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Huh. Weird. Alright, that's to clean. Again, I don't want to clean. Writing attempts. Bedside note. Yeah. Okay. That's empty. Looks like a Christian school, which I've seen before. Okay, I can't mess with any of those. Pity Pots, Sugar Frosted Pops. Free yo-yo inside. Ah, okay. Visit its amazing cereal factory in Calgary, Alberta. Oh, and he put his little name on it because he wanted to do it. That's cute. Alright, college, okay. Mount Royal College, Montreal, 1947. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Fastest way on rails to the Midwest.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked a room, 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. Mrs. Beaumont, Clarendon Hotel. Okay. Marcella?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy. I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Michael. Oh, I don't think so, baby. Toy car. Keep battery out. Battery chamber when on use. No, leave it in. Rainbow colors! I like the rattling sound it makes. Okay. Not really much else I can see here. What we got here? Grammar for Everyone, new edition. Oh, it's the stuff. Snakes and ladders!
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Alright, let me take a look. Postcard. Michael's letter. Alright, I'm gonna go back over here.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
December 26, 1945. Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before. I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Excuse me. Warm wishes, and we don't know, but I'm guessing it's Marcel. Okay.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
A key? For what? Okay. Found a key. Letter from M. It's probably Marcella. Adam or Eve, 50 cents. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? That's funny. Okay, that's the Bible. What we got here?
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Richards and Carter, attorneys at law. Dear Anne, I have met with Luis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid for the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Wow. Okay, so that's just totally fine. Greta. Was that the pup-pup's name? Oh. Adam or Eve. Okay. So I'm wondering if she's falling in love with Marcella. Can I inspect anything else over here? No. Okay. I need 2 keys, so... It's so beautiful. Reminds me of Grandma's jewelry box, the one she brought in Quebec City from a street vendor who chiseled all of his own wares. If I can find a key, I'll take a look for myself. Well, it looks like it needs 2 keys. So, alright, let me grab this. I'll make sure to put it back when I'm done.
I'll need another key to unlock this.
Yes.
Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere? Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Shoot, I just screwed up. I didn't mean to take those coins. I thought they were something else. Oh. I thought they were the key. Alright. Okay. Right. Letter from him. Let me go ahead and pick this up.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Look at this again.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong?
Yeah. Okay. Greta. Alright, so
Let's find out what this key unlocks.
go ahead and do this. It's a cat collar. Aww. Alright,
I'll need another key to unlock this.
alright, so
Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
alright, so that should be in room
Thanks,
505.
Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
Alright, 505 was in this guy's safe. Maybe?
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Okay. No. There's no key here.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
It's not in a safe. Yeah, that's a razor. That was the key to his suitcase, which I put back. Thumbtack. Am I just being, like, really retarded? Not throwing the gun away. Ah. I don't see any sort of key here. I mean, there's this key, but it doesn't match the box. Alright, let's see if I can look it up. Because this is driving me nuts. Uh... Okay. We're in what, room 509? Okay. Oh, we're not in room 509. This is 507? Yes, it's room 507. Here we go. Okay. Okay, yes, I've done all these. Oh, okay. Check out the booklet. There you'll find a picture of Marcella wearing the key around her neck. Ah, okay. Alright. Obviously, I'm an idiot here. Okay. There.
Huh, there you are. With Marcella.
I didn't even
Oh, God
notice.
knows where she is.
Thank you, review site. Or walkthrough site.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been
Bean.
meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Uh-huh.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently, they got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like we were on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair.
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
Yeah.
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
I don't think
Maybe,
so.
but
I think she's
that
having an
doesn't explain
affair
Mrs. Beaumont's
with,
involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
Miss
What
Beaumont.
do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once.
Mm-hmm.
I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back
I wonder
to
if
check.
Mr. Morgan was
Mrs.
hired
Cruz
by
wears it as a pendant.
the bad
It
husband.
looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, I think they're having the affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
The basement?
Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Alright. So. Okay. Out of my reach. It's alright, we'll figure it out.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Okay, bags of plaster. We'll find it. Plaster.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Alright, I candle it. Alright, so I got the plaster. Now I need to go get.
I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
I need to go to the basement. Alright, let me go ahead and save. Interesting. Alright, down to the basement. Alright, locker room.
The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
I don't see candles.
Candles, candles, candles.
Jacques,
Rebecca
Anthony,
keeps a stash of them, but where?
Bulby, Eugene, Gabriel, Etienne, Andrea. Okay.
Fell in love with you. Wait, what? I want my mother's ring back. There. I don't want it anyway.
Oh. Jock? Do you want to talk about it? Is he just gonna keep going on and on? I think he is, so I'm gonna walk away. I need to find this locker. Break room. Ah!
I told him fixing the windows would be his top priority.
Oh, I'd very much like to see Eugene, trust me, but I just can't find him.
He protected Eugene so he did not get fired by Bernard. Yes!
Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on here. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off today. Doc leaving luggage carts everywhere. Wendy asking for a day off. Beth. Oh, don't even get me started. Beth. Oh, and that maid. What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed her
No, my name's
closet.
Sophie.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Yeah, it's not. Alright, Yvette, Susan, Wendy. I don't know if that's it. Carol, Zoe, Nicole, Victoria. Beth's was open.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The white cat must be a popular spot. Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
I love it.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Why not? Okay, it's me.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I noticed a real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe we'll manage to steal the Employee of the Month reward from Wendy. Linda. Awesome.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Aradne's Legacy. It's pretty. Rachel Rebecca. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not at risk chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Did you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never want to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please, Bobby. Yeah, where did she stash them? Alright, so I need to go find candles.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
So I need to make my way to the kitchen?
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker.
Oh, maybe it's Bobby's locker. Okay, Anthony. That's Jacques. Bobby! No, but he kept something else.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Okay. So,
Have I checked the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
I did want to go check that. have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602, Jay? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. S. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal, Jay? I've heard he's there on a scout, but I'm not sure what that means, S. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts, Jay. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? Why? I hope he does. Imagine, we can meet famous actors like James Dean, Jay. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. Why? What? James Dean is dead? Jay. What? Why? Oh, the book club. Oh, Andrew tried to start a book club. Poor baby.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
This is cool.
I don't always get fashion,
Vague.
but these are fun to look at.
Not Vogue.
And
Vague.
the pages haven't been cut out. Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you.
Ah, my key.
I still have got to hold on to these tight.
Oh, pick up your key, girl. There we go.
It would make sense for Rebecca to keep her candles by her workstation.
Alright, so now I need to go to the laundry room. Okay. Thought I closed this. There we go. Alright, laundry room should be through here. Alright. Candle stash, candle stash, candle stash. Okay. These don't look like candles, they look like detergent. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle. Eugene. Oh. Ain't write anything on the back now. Okay. There's gotta be candles around here somewhere. Okay. Okay, Paranote with funny drawing, red lipstick, $2 in loose change, business card times 3, peppermint times 9, times 5, cigarette pack, old port, silver ring, dollar bill times 4, green pen, movie script, 2 cents in loose change, cigarette pack, red lion, paper note with numbers, black pen. Interesting. Yeah, what is that? Lost items. Oh, and guest pockets. Okay.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Change title not catchy enough in a northwesterly direction. Screenplay by E.L. Needs more murders. Add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. February of 1958. See if James Stewart is available. Cool. Alright, oh, I can open these. I didn't know that. No candles. Nope. Nope.
The map in Bobby's locker obviously refers to the laundry room. I just need to find the spot marked with the X.
Candles!
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right? Got a candle.
Alright, cool.
Now, what next?
Let me save. Alright, Bobby is the head chef in the Clarington's kitchen. He takes care of all the restaurant orders and the meals ordered through room service. I love walking by the kitchen doors any chance I get just to enjoy the smells of whatever Bobby's cooking up. But linger too long and you'll get an earful, or worse. I do not want to spend another afternoon cleaning macaroni out of my hair. Ooh, he throws stuff, huh? Alright, so now I gotta go find Beth.
Let's see if Beth is around.
There she is.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
Alright.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
What are we doing? Wow, this is not very good.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Okay.
Now, time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it.
Okay.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold. All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like taming alligators?
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
I loved it. I thought it was
I
cool.
loved it, actually. It was unique. I
Smooth
guess.
snooper achievement. Nice.
Artistic?
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No. We went our separate ways.
I went on ahead and
It's a shame. She really captured me.
pulled up the
My
audio for this
essence.
because it doesn't sound like it's
Your
very high.
essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary?
So like Beth and
I mean, other than
Jacques
snooping
are
on a
called
potential creep.
acolytes. Don't know
The
why.
sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had
Thank
to
you,
sell the
Twitter, I
boat
don't
to pay
care.
off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
That would have been great. I really miss it. I miss him, too. Even though he was a bit eccentric.
I lost my grandpa in
More
2020,
eccentric
so
than
I
me?
understand.
A lot more.
He was amazing.
I'm sure I would have loved him then. Hey, look. I think it's dry.
All right.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence,
Yeah.
if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
All right. Let's take it. And clean that all up. All right. Team building exercise.
I've
Alright.
got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
All right. Let's go up to the elevator. I want to try to open this without breaking it, because apparently, if I do, I get an achievement for not breaking it the first time. Ah, over here. All right. Also, OBS had an update, and I feel like it's running a lot smoother than it was before. Alright, so I believe it's 5:07. There we go, okay. Alright, I'm gonna save real fast. Because I want to open this before I end the stream today.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Okay. Oh, I did it! It's a music box.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Okay. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. M. Aw.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you love crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? M. Okay. Oh. Ah! I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I can do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you in secret language. Can't wait for tonight, M. Aw. Okay. I didn't take it, did I? Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Count every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden, the smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Oh, it is them. Okay. December 29th, 1947. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. With these past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, Am. Yeah. Okay, is that everything? Okay. So Anne's riddle. According to the 1 letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needs a 4-letter key to open. Could it be the case I found Marcella's bed in 509? Okay, I need to figure out 2 5-letter words both related to Anne. Okay, unlike my favorite bar, this one was black, and her alliterative name will surely take you back. Okay. The white. Okay. Past, present, and future. Okay. Okay. So I think that one's white. something else. From the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the last two. White. Okay. Okay.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Alright. Can I put the key back? No. Can I take the keys out? No. Okay. Alright,
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. Two heads are better than one, especially when dealing with riddles.
okay, call.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key,
How'd
but
you
way to go.
I'm kind of surprised as well.
How did you
It's quite
fit that
sturdy.
in your suitcase?
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles.
Come on, Beth,
Well,
let's try it.
hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have no idea what our favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put
The white
my
cat.
money
I was
on
right.
the white cat.
The white cat.
Alright, I get it.
I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything else?
Alright, unlike my favorite bar, this one is black. Alright.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words
Andrew,
that start
nerd.
with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where
Nerd.
to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh. You got that?
Okay.
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
No,
No.
that's all.
That's all. Thank you.
Don't
So,
mention it.
white.
I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Alright, I want to just go ahead and do this so that way I don't forget. But okay.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Okay.
A cat named Greta. G-R.
R. Okay. So, figured that was correct. Let me put the key back. There we go. Alright,
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
okay, so I got the black cat. Bridget Boswell. There, it's right there. Alright, so, oh, wrong one, sorry. Keep pressing the wrong one, okay, Both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Which will be Greta. So GR. Take the first two. Last one, take the last two. Let me look at this book again. They're not 5-letter words. Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Interesting. Alright, alliterative name will take you back. Alright, looked at that, so Bridget Boswell. Adam or Eve. Okay. They were roommates. Sorry, I don't even know if that's like a nod to that. And oh my god, they were roommates. Alright, let's inspect here. Right. No. Sister Miller, no. Doris Day!
Doris Day.
Yeah.
That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Gris? Okay.
So G-R from Greta and I-S from Doris. Gree? Could that be
Gree?
the code for the case on the bed in 509?
Okay, so
It's worth a try.
let's give it a shot. I'm not even wanting to stop right now. I'm just going for it. Okay, 509.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Agree. Okay. That should be it. Alright, G-R-I. Grit. Oh, that's an A. I thought it was an R. Here we go. There we go. Alright, girl, what'd you find? A typewriter. Cool.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, wow, Marcella. Okay. Dear Marcella, or should I say Brigitte? You know I prefer, or Bridget. You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came across a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. Oh my gosh, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You have to say writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For 8 years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings of our attraction and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I'm happy you have accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincerement, Anne.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
March 25th, 1956. Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Lou is half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. But there are some days where it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again. But suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner, and I was John Garfield, and we both planned to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Trace and Seaman A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we did so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? Secret language, I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
August 10th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Trace and Seaman A. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Oh. January 13th, 1958. Dear Marcella, I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't fight anymore. How did you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we can find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. So could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Trace and Searman A. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont. Yikes. Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Oh.
I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Okay. Thought I did. Okay.
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at it. After all this,
Oh, here we go.
Turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Whoopsies. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Brigitte Boswell's first novel, your novel. I've never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I'd always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. Lindsay didn't want to see him. I remember that. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful fan. I never give up. Do you think we can meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul!
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this.
That's awesome.
Everyone needs
So
someone to talk to.
He's a fan of her, so is he helping her out? November 8th, 1957. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I want to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem like a good listener. And I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. Must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Aw, Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Yeah, he died, that's right. December 5th, 1957. Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved the birds so much, he could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid of Miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that could help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Huh. Okay, so yeah, why was he hired?
Oh, Lindsay's a man.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
Anything else I can look at down here? No? Okay. Okay.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Yep.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Beth.
Well, too late. I've always
Oh,
wanted to
Beth!
be in prison one day.
Girl!
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So,
That is true.
Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul.
Yeah, how
does
does he
fit into all
How
of
does
this?
he fit onto all this? Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for?
Yeah.
To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter
And
he was
he also has
replying to.
pictures of me.
And why did he have those pictures of you?
Exactly.
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, while even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Everyone likes to put on a show, but none of us are actually perfect.
Yeah, it's a comforting thought. I knew you'd get it, Bean. Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover.
Yes.
Set up a pillow
Pillow
fort
fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more
Honestly is.
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yes! Throw stuff at Bernard. Lose your job. Make a pillow fort in the lobby.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. We uncovered... Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. Gonna do it there for a minute. And so I'm going to end this episode here. We uncovered a lot of stuff for today, and I'm really excited to see where this goes next. So please be sure to join me tomorrow for some Sea of Stars. And with that, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And with that, bye-bye.
I get that money on flex.